Hi everybody, this is Diane. I've been working very hard today sorting through a lot of Christmas stuff and um, picking out what I want to use in journals that I'll be making, and also setting aside items for journal kits. And I've been using all the leftovers to try to put together some miscellaneous Christmas things that you can use in your journals. So first I'm just going to show you this assorted ephemera pack of Christmas items. It has a little bit of everything. It doesn't have paper in it, but it's just ephemera. It's an ephemera pack. So we're just going to go through what I have here. This little bag contains gift tags. A lot of these gift tags are from the 80s. I don't know how old these. I love these Norman Rockwell Santa ones. And these are newer. Just a few of these. It says Merry Christmas if you can't see that. And these came from a flea market. They're little picks that you would stick in an hors d'oeuvre or something. It's a toothpick with a foiled Santa. Got a couple of those. And this one says Merry Christmas. And a couple of these are vintage. It's a silver 25, which I believe these, I had a whole packet of them from a flea market. I think it was for a 25th anniversary, but now it's for the 25th of December. So that's in this little bag. I'll just have a big mess if I don't put everything away as I show it to you. I have to dump it all out again so I can take pictures of it though. Then we have another little bag that has a lot of cutouts, fussy cuts from books and things like that. So, oh, that can't be in there. That's a digital. So is that. Okay, but this is from a book, and I did the fussy cutting for you. I had them all cut out last year and didn't use them. So, actually these I think were from a decoupage sheet. I think someone gave that to me in a Happy Mail, and I used a lot of them last year. I have so much stuff. I just have to share. Isn't she cute? And some little journaling cards. This is a little playing card. Somebody sent me that too. I kept the snowman ones because I'm going to do a Frosty the Snowman journal. And these came from scrapbook paper. And this just came out of a book about Santa Claus. You can use the text. So just a lot of paper ephemera in there. We have some playing cards. I actually think this is all one type, yeah. This is all the Norman Rockwell Santa Claus, and then there's one of these Coca-Cola Santa Claus cards in there. Some note cards with snowman. It says Merry Christmas. Oh, it's a Christmas card. Got two of those. This one is vintage. It's blank. And there's another one of a beautiful setting with a hearth and a tree. It's all decorated. Someone's been wrapping presents, and there's a little cat there relaxing. This card with 3 trees on it. Oh, we got 2 of those vintage ones. Okay, then we have this little bag with some gift-shaped buttons, and I believe I got these from my friend Sarah. She sent me a huge quantity of shaped buttons, and I kept some for myself, but I'm sharing some. And this was a large bag of wooden stars that I got at a flea market. So I saved some to put in journal kits, and I'm for this ephemera pack I'm putting in this little bag. So you can paint those with gold paint or silver paint or whatever you want to do. You can decorate them up to your heart's content. I got these green fuzzy pom-poms. I think somebody must have sent them to me because I don't remember getting them anywhere. And some bells. I'm giving you 2 of these really cool vintage bells and a package of 6. These are vintage also. Santa's Workbench 20mm jingle bells. Some doilies. 3 of these. I think they're 6-inch. And some little 3-inch coasters. You got 3 of these and 2 of these. These make really good tuck spots. Then we have some trims. So we have this trim with a pretty lady on it. I used her in quite a few journals last year. And, oh, that's fabric. This trim with the reindeer on it. It's got some wire in the edge. So there's quite a bit there. This tinseled trim. It's wired. A little bit of gold rickrack. 2 pieces of that. Some pearl trim. And this red, green, and white rickrack. And then this card that has the red and gold trim in 3 different designs. And these are cut into pieces. It's not one whole length. They were cut when I got them, wound around tubes. And this, and then there's another piece of that silver. And another piece of that. Some red velvet. It's not real velvet, but it's velvety. And a couple of napkins. And some, oh, this is a little gift pouch. So you could make a really fun pocket. You wouldn't want it to be 3D like that, but you could definitely turn it into a pocket in your journal. And then the fabric. These are pieces from a tablecloth, and I put these in the embellishment pack because they're in squares. So you could cut them and make them into some really fun embellishments. And there's a good sized piece here. And a couple other stray pieces of it. And some strips of fabric. This has bells on it. Marbled look, red and green, so pretty. Green and white stripe, and green and white with stars and this cardinal. And then one of the really fun parts of this embellishment kit are these little stamps I picked up at a flea market. They're Hallmark stamps, and they're inspired by keepsake ornaments. So this one says Merry Christmas, and it has a little polar bear and a little Eskimo sitting on a cube of snow. Still in the package, never been used. The package is partway open. And then this one is a snowman and a little bunny. So cute. So all of this stuff is in one assorted ephemera bundle. Yeah, I'm going to show you something else in this video. I'm just going to put all of this in the box so it doesn't get mixed up with anything else. All right, now, I found these at a flea market this summer. And I'm going to be putting these 2, I think I'll list them separately. So you could just get one, or you could get them both if you want. They're Whitman, and this one is the Ginghams Decorate a Tree, 17 press out ornaments. Now wait, these are the ones I'm keeping, aren't they? No, I guess I'm gonna let them go. I'm confused. These might not be the ones. I'm gonna come back with that because I got 4 books and I'm keeping 2 and selling 2. So I want to make sure I'm selling the right one. So I'll come back with that after I look at what's left upstairs. I'm sorry about that. Let's see what else I have here. I've got some more Christmas napkins. I do have still some of the assorted Christmas doilies and napkins in my shop. I have 2 or 3 sets of them left. But then I acquired another set of napkins. So I just put together some more sets if you're interested. So I think there's one of these in the other set because I just got these when I was ready to list those other sets in the shop. But in these sets you'll get 4 of this Santa, and there's actually 4 Santas on each napkin. So you're going to get 16 Santas. 4 of those. And I'm not sure what this plant is. The label actually said poinsettia, and this is not a poinsettia. I don't know what it is. I'm counting them. 1, 2, 3. There's 7 of these napkins. And then I'm throwing in one of these really, really cute puppy dog cards. He's all glittery. He's sleeping with a Santa hat, and, well, he's not glittery, but the hat is, and the border is. And it says, wishing you a warm and wonderful Christmas, and then the envelope is awfully cute, too. I got a box of these at a flea market, and there were a lot in there, so I have a few sets of those napkins if you're interested in those. And I have a fabric bundle, just one. I'm just putting all of this fabric into one bundle. And so I'll show you what they are. Now, some of these pieces were given to me, some I got at flea markets. The ones that were given to me, I used last year in journals, and I'm using them again this year, but there was just so much fabric that I'm sharing. But I'll still be using them, the pieces that I saved. So there's this little piece of owl fabric, owl on a holly branch. This piece of greenery with some gold in it. This is really pretty. This I found at a flea market, and there's a couple big pieces of it here. It's vintage. I can tell by the design, but I don't know how old it is. So it's really nice. Nice sturdy fabric too. This is from a tablecloth, a Christmas tablecloth, and it was definitely used because it is stained. So I had cut it up, and there will be pieces of that in the journal kits, plus in the journals that I'm making. But these are pieces that were left, just a couple little pieces there. This one has ornaments on it. You can see there's a stain here. I don't think there's a single piece of this tablecloth that didn't have a stain on it. Some more ornaments with an angel. And again. This is a Christmas napkin or breadbasket liner or something. Oh, it's got one little corner cut out of it. I must have used that last year. But it's got some gold thread in it. And some fringy stuff around the edges. Now these I got at the flea market thinking that I would make, or else the thrift store, thinking I would make a journal out of them, but I have too many journals to make. So there are 2 of these placemats in this fabric kit. I just have too many book covers to use. Here's some more of that tablecloth that was in the ephemera kit. There's a lot of it. This must have been a very big tablecloth because I used some last year. I put it in journal kits last year. I took some to use this year, and I put some in journal kits this year, or I'm putting it in journal kits. And this is all left. So I'm just putting it all in this bundle kit. bundle, fabric bundle. And then this piece of a velvety fabric. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's whaleless corduroy or it's just fuzzy. That's all I know. And I got that at a flea market, but it's been cleaned. So that is the fabric bundle for Christmas. I also have some sets of gift tags with a few coasters thrown in. I ended up with a lot of paper Christmas coasters for some reason. I kept finding them at flea markets. So there's one of these card ones, and then this one is like a napkin, but it's pressed with this red design and red around the edges, and it's plasticized on the back, so it, you know, because it's a coaster. And then these two are card, and they're kind of waxy on the back. So like I said, they make really good tuck spots. And then just an assortment of gift tags. I kept finding packages of gift tags at the flea markets too, and they were like from the 80s, most of them. So they are considered vintage, but you know, not extremely old, but big assortment that you can just stick on, use as embellishments in your journals. And then some stamped embellishments that I made quite a long time ago. There's a sticker one, just lots. And then we have a couple sheets of the vintage stickers, gift seals, to decorate your packages with. And then 2 of these silver 25s. So I have 5 sets of these gift tags and coasters. There's a lot in here. I didn't count them. I'll have to count them so I can put the number in the description box or in my listing. And then I think this is the last. Nope, it's not the last thing. I got a lot of Christmas playing cards. I have some left over from last year, and then I got more too. So I have an assortment. So there's 24 cards in each pack, and they're different designs. So I think there's only one of this one, and one of that one. These were left from last year, so I didn't have a whole lot of them. 3 of the Saturday Evening Post. This is the only one that's not a Coca-Cola advertisement. All the rest are Cokes. And I love these. I love the colors. There's 5 of this one. There's a dog, some children, and Santa, and they're all laughing and having a wonderful time. So 5 of those. 5 of these. This is probably the same artist because it has the same soft colors. And there's some children down here opening presents. 5 of those. They're just playing cards. 4 of these. And 4 of these. So 24 cards altogether. 24 cards in that pack. And then I didn't bring them down with me. I was going to bring them down. I have 2 sets left of the vintage Christmas cards. I actually listed them this summer after I bought them at the flea market, and they've been selling, but I have 2 sets left. So I want you to know that they're all vintage, and they're all nativity themed cards, and they're like I love the old cards that are made out of paper instead of cardstock, and they open up. They're folded into 4s, so they open right up, and you can write a lot on them. Mostly that's the kind that they are. But this is a different pack of Christmas cards, and there's 4 packs, and there are 18 cards in each pack, and of course they're all different. They all have one of these fold-a-note, though, post-a-note Christmas cards. It's actually Christmas stationery. Each one gets one of those. And they all have couple of these type of cards. These are the paper ones that open up. So this pack has 3, but I think the other packs have 2. But these are 3 different designs. Shepherds, Mary and the Baby, and the Wise Men. So these are vintage. Some of them aren't as vintage, like this one. I don't know how old they are because I got them at flea markets. I think all the packs have one of these because this was in a box of cards. This is a Worcester Scott card. And you all get 3 of these adorable puppy dog cards. This one is used. You can tell that's vintage. This one is a vintage. I had a couple that were like humorous. This one says, "Who's there? Just me, wishing you a Merry Christmas," and it's signed. It's really cute. This is a postcard. A mouse in a mailbox. Ooh, this one's all written on. I didn't even open this one. Wow, that one's really full of writing. This beautiful angel, a Christmas song by Helen Steiner Rice. So that's a poem by her. And then this is also one that opens up. So that's one pack. I'll show you another pack so you can see. I probably won't go through all 4 packs, but you won't know what you're getting. But they're all pretty similar. So there's the Post-it note. There's a Worcester Scott. Yeah, one of the Worcester Scott cards. The puppy dog cards. One of those. These were both in the other pack I just showed you, and so was this. Now this one's a different one because it's vintage. One of a kind deal. It's really cute. These are the 2 that I mentioned that all the packs get. Little drummer boy. It's written on. This one has gold background. So some of them are used. There's a postcard. And here's another of the funny ones. Here's a real big one. Cute Jack in the Box. Merry Christmas. And this is one that opens up again like the other one had. And then this one just says Season's Greetings, and it's used. So you get the idea of what these cards are like, and like I said, there are 18 in each pack. These are really fun to include in your junk journals. And if you don't, you all say that, comment on my haul videos that you don't find the things that I find at flea markets. So I'm hoping you're going to want the things that I find at flea markets. So that's quite a lot that I went through, but I'm not going to post this video till everything is listed in my shop. So I hope you'll come on over and shop to your heart's content, and I will combine whatever you purchase, I will combine into one package if I can, and refund any shipping overages that you're charged. Thank you so much, and I guess it's time to get busy making Christmas journals. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.